Hey everyone, this is Arnar's Fight Picks for UFC Fight Night 57, Swanson versus Egger. My bad for doing this shit 4 hours before the fight card, but my bad, I fucking forgot. Uh, Either way, I haven't been posting any legitimate increments of my bets lately. I've just been given some leans and such, but my record as of right now is 7-2 for $230 profit. If you had been following all of my specific increments that I have been betting, we're just gonna run through this one. This is gonna be a fun fight card, actually. I think. First off, we got Juan Pugh and Doohoo Choi. Choi's this guy who's got a bunch of hype. I think he's like Korean. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Korean. I think he's only got one loss. He's like 11-1 or something. I don't know. The guy looks like a pretty boy almost. But right now he's sitting at a minus 400. I don't feel safe betting it, but I am gonna throw Poog in a couple $1 parlays for like the first 4 matches. Never hurts, I guess. Probably not. Either way, Cho should win. Whatever. Then we're gonna go to the 115 women's. We got Paige Van Zant and Kaylin Curran. Man, both of these bitches are inexperienced. I mean, it could go either way. Van Zant 3-1, only lost Tisha Torres. Unless you've watched The Ultimate Fighter or follow Invicta at all, you don't know who the fuck she is. But she fought her at her early career. I wish it would have been later in the career. But either way, I'm going with Van Zant. But a lot of guys on my betting forums are all picking Curran just because I think she's at like a plus 110. Van Zant sitting at a 140 minus. But yeah, I'm going Van Zant. Yeah. Then we got Acroba Areola and Eve Edwards. It was actually pretty funny at the weigh-ins. Edwards sitting there, and I swear that guy's always eating some type of food when he comes up to the weigh-ins. You know, handed him and Joe Silva fucking chocolate-covered pretzels. Either way, we're just going to go through. I think Edwards should pull this out due to his experience, and it should be a good fight, though. Should be. Next, we got Nick Hein and James Vick. This one, you know, Vick's got a height and reach advantage, but Hein, I mean, I don't know, man. Just for some reason, I get the feeling like he wants it more. I don't know why. You know, the logical pick would be Vick to just pepper him away, you know, with his striking. But I'm just going to go out on the limb and pick Hein for this one. I ain't putting no money on it at all. Nor am I confident in this pick. But my feeling is that just Hein wants it a little more. So I'm going to go with him. We got Luke Barnett and Roger Navarez. Navarez got stomped by Patrick Cummings, but he's a wrestler and he just ground and pounded him, took him down the whole time. What do you expect? This is going to be a completely different matchup. It's going to be a striking affair all the way. I actually really like the Frank Trigg Barnett video that they had. He was explaining how he's going to go about the fight. But either way, I liked Barnett on The Ultimate Fighter, and he was on there with Dylan Andrews, Uriah Hall, Kevin Gaslam. It was that season. It was legitimately the best season of Ultimate Fighter probably ever. But I'm going with Barnett, and I might even do an in the distance play because he was even talking about how he's going to fall right into his right hand. So I'm actually probably going to put like 10, 15 or $20 on Barnett in the distance. Not going to put that on him at a minus 365, but it is what it is. Next we got Huslam Monagonov and Josh Copeland. Heavyweights, I don't know. honest, Magomedov is a minus 200, and I don't know. I think the underdog's going to take this one. I think Josh Copeland's going to end up taking it. Next, we got Matt Willman and Isaac Valley Flag. I'm going to go right now and say I don't know anything about Wyman at all. I haven't even watched any of this fight footage. But I do know Valley Flag, and I did like the little confrontation that they had at the weigh-ins. I don't know. I'm thinking the pressure, Valley Flag puts the pressure on, and you know, if Wyman can't get the takedowns, he's going to be in, you know, for a disturbance, really. I'm going to go Valley Flag. I know I'm picking underdogs this one, but I really don't care because I'm not putting any large money on them. But these are some good fights, and Copeland actually does have some good value. Right now he's sitting at a plus 170 on Bovada on my site that I use, so I think that's some pretty good value. Then we got we're gonna move on. Joe Benavidez, Dustin Ortiz. Yeah, we all know this is going to be a fucking wrestling match. I'm just going to go to the punch like everyone already knows. What do I need to explain it? Benavidez is going to end up taking it. Should take it. I'm hoping by submission. I might even do a little prop play on it. Then we're going heavyweights again. Jared Rosholt and Oleksiy Olenek. Man, Oleksiy, that motherfucker can submit people. He's 49-9. 40 submissions. It's crazy. I don't know. For some reason, when I first saw this matchup, everyone's saying how Rosholt, I mean, we know what he does. But, you know, when I was watching Oleksiy striking, he loops his punches, it seems, or he's off balance. And just the way that he comes forward sometimes, I think, is going to play right into that takedown or those straight jabs that Rosholt will sit there and do. I'm going Rosholt, though, for the win. Then we got Brad Pickett and Chilo Camus. This one should be a fun one. I'm hoping more people load up on Camus before the fight starts. I think he's sitting at like a minus 220 right now on Pickett. But I'm just going to go with Pickett for the win there. And if the line drops below 200 or gets to a 200, I'll probably throw him in a parlay for 10, 15 bucks with someone else. Maybe probably Rosholt. Then we got one of the that I'm looking forward to, Bobby Green and Edson Barboza. Everybody's giving Bobby Green all this fucking credit, and it's just because Barboza gets rocked. The guy doesn't have much for a chin. What can you say? But he does have much for a leg kick. I'm seeing Barboza. Even before Bobby Green was talking this shit about retirement, I listened to one of his things, and man, I don't know if his mindset is in the right place. This is going to be a lot harder of a fight than Josh Thompson, in my eyes. And we know what happens anytime someone says they're thinking about retirement or this will be their last fight and then they're going to retire. They always lose. I can't even think of the last person who said that that said that they were going to retire after the fight. I know there's some out there, but the statistics of it is highly in my favor of Barboza. Highly. Sports statistics repeat themselves 86% of the time. Remember that one, guys. That's some inside intel. If you don't believe me, it's a quote from Sportsbook Review, SBR. So those guys get a lot of good intel on a lot of sports activities. But we're going Barboza. Then we got the main event: Frankie Edgar, Cub Swanson. Eggers dropped from a 250 all the way down to a 200 now. It's going to be a good fight. I want to pick Swanson just because I like the guy. I don't know. I think it might be Swanson's time. And his only losses were to like Aldo back in WEC and Ricardo Lamas. But either way, this one's a toss-up, but my heart, I want Cub to win. The one bet that I haven't locked in any except for one, and that was a couple days ago. I ended up taking Vancouver Canucks over the Edmonton Oilers. And then I parlayed that with Paige Van Zandt and Jared Rosholt. I did a 24-60. I ain't logging that on my shit, but that's what I did. I like the way Van Zandt comes forward and doesn't let up. She wants to apply her game plan, and yeah, she's got a back injury, but the girl's been training an alpha male, and I'm sure those guys at least got her in the right mindset, prior to her back injury and going back home and nursing it. But hey, another great edition of Arnar's Fight Picks, hosted by the one and only Corey Rich and Rare Richardson. Sorry for the fucking time fuck up, guys. Good luck, have fun, and don't blow your bankrolls. Till next time.